What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? Sonic.EXE 17 here, back with more Doki Doki Blue Skies, a mod for Doki Doki Lucha Club. The last time you guys saw me play this, I experienced a little bit of the aftermath of the festival that didn't go as planned for the Lucha Club. I had some moments with MC at the library, seeing Monica. Also had a little talk with Natsuki. There was a couple. I think there was a boy girl that was a couple. They were calling them a cute couple, which both MC and Natsuki got flustered over. That was something. But at the start of Act 2, Monica was gonna try to get the club together for a Halloween get-together. Sayuri said that she wanted to have the Halloween party at the Lucha Club. Sneak back in. I'm just wondering how that's gonna go down. The plans for that party is gonna be. It's time to dive in, and let's do it to it. It's Saturday. Natsuki's coming over again, and I'm stressing out like it's the festival all over again. Mainly just because my house is a mess. Alright, well, I have an hour before Natsuki gets here. I better get to cleaning. Or not! I reluctantly head to the door to let Natsuki in. Hey! Natsuki, you're an hour early. So? What does it matter? Well, I step out of the way of the doorway pointing towards my living room. I was going to clean the room. Was being the key word. Okay, I see your point. That is messy. Oh, be quiet. Natsuki laughs and jokingly jabs me in the arm. Alright, well, come on, we don't have all day. I'm coming. Natsuki steps inside and heads straight to the kitchen. She wastes no time popping her bag of supplies down and getting straight to work. I brought everything we need, so we don't have to go out shopping this time. Yeah. What are we making exactly? I was thinking cookies this time. I love cupcakes, but let's switch it up a bit. Sounds good to me. Alright, you can do the frosting. I'll do the dough. Why can't I do the dough? Because I don't trust you with the dough. Besides, frosting is the best part of cookies. I don't see why you're complaining. Alright, fine. Frosting. That needs powder. That needs powdered sugar and butter. And milk. Yes, and milk. Oh man, I can't believe I just did it like that. Anyway. Mix the sugar and butter first, then beat in the milk. Don't do it all at once. I hear ya. I reach into Natsuki's bag and pull out the necessary ingredients. Trays are under the oven, by the way. I figured. Just making sure. I pull a large mixing bowl out of the cupboards and begin making the frosting. Sugar and butter, just like she said. Beat the milk. Once it's finally done, she grabs some pumpkin-shaped cookie cutters from her bag and begins making little pumpkin-shaped cookies. Makes sense to the whole thing with the Halloween party and everything. That's a lot less dough than last time. Well, this is only for us. We don't have to cater for an entire crowd this time. Thank God. Just say that again. Have you noticed how tense the Lucha Club has been? Of course I have. Anyone would have a brain could. It's all because of that stupid festival. The I was being mean to Monica, and I'm not proud of it. Well, you apologized, yeah? I did, but everything's still so awkward. Yeah, that is a problem. Well, I'll say just give it time. The Halloween party is in a couple of days. I'm sure everything will be less tense after a night of partying. I guess you're right. It just sucks that we have to deal with all of this. You can say that again. I do appreciate it, though. It was really nice of you. Natsuki looks up at me. Our eyes meet, but only for a split second before she turns away. In case you guys don't remember, she's referencing what happened after that whole poetry performance fiasco during the festival. I never thought it was go that way. Let's continue. Don't mention it, Natsuki. Ding! Looks like the cookies are done. Guess that means I better get back to the frosting. Here, let me see how you do it. Natsuki walks over to my workstation and expects the bowl. Not bad. Practice makes perfect, eh? Natsuki snickers and jokingly rolls her eyes. Adding the food curry now. I'll get to work on the chocolate. On it. It took about 20 minutes, but Natsuki and I finally frosted and decorated the cookies so they look like little pumpkins. With the sheet of cookies laid out on the table, Natsuki and I take a step back and admire our hard work. Ah, the best part of cooking. Admire your creation. Isn't the best part eating it? That is debatable. Actually, yeah, you're right. Speaking of which... Natsuki snatches a cookie off the tray and shoves it into her mouth. Hey! I thought these were for the party! Natsuki just smiles at me. Fine, now I'm taking one. Go ahead, they won't know. I grab a cookie and take a bite out of it. Holy crap! I outdid myself with this frosting! Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Screw you! I laugh and Natsuki joins in. After grabbing one more cookie, we start packing away. Alright, Sonic-EXE, I'll see you later. I'll take the cookies and I'll meet you at school tomorrow, okay? Oh, I thought I was gonna walk with you I thought I was gonna walk with you from your house. Yeah, I'll meet you at school. Huh? Okay. Natsuki starts off and I close the door behind her. Well, that was a bit weird. I think I know what this is about. Oh well, I still had a lot of fun. And I really need to find more excuses for us to bake stuff together. Maybe. But I still like that. That's cool. This is interesting. That refreshing crispness in the air. The vibrant flurry of reds and oranges and yellows gently swirling down from the treetops. It's definitely autumn. And with autumn comes Halloween. While I'm not into horror as much as someone like Yuri, I've always enjoyed Halloween. You may enjoy Halloween, MC. But my enjoyment for Halloween was kind of tainted 2016. It gives a good excuse to indulge in all things horror, not to mention prank friends and enemies. Feels like something is gonna come out. Man, Sayuri and I used to go all out on each other when it came to Halloween pranks. Speaking of, she's late as usual. Sayuri, there you are! Hurry up, or we'll miss out on all the fun. Whoa, hello! What the heck? I'm not sure what this is a reference to, but I think this is a reference to an anime or something. I'm just wondering what the rest of the Dokis are going to be dressed up as. If you guys know what costume is Sayuri at, if you know what costume Sayuri is dressing up as, let me know. Anyway. I'm going as fast as I can! I took a little nap after school as I was putting on my costume. A little nap, huh? Something tells me that this nap was more than just a cat nap. Well, you still look pretty neat. Nice to, at least. A cowgirl, huh? Liking the Halloween twist on it. Has a really cool vibe to it. It is a cowgirl. It does look like a cowgirl, but I gotta feel it's something based on an anime or something like that. Anyway. You look great as well, Sonic.EXE. I haven't seen you in the costume for ages. It's really bringing back memories. Ah, thanks. Yeah. Can you believe that I actually put effort into this? I laughed to myself, though I was thinking I've outgrown Halloween. Yet, here I am. Well, you had to. It's Halloween after all. I just wonder what the others are going to look like. Same here, Sayuri. A question lingers in my head as we make our way to school. Along the way, I spot a couple of other people also dressed up. One guy doesn't look too out of the ordinary. Brown fedora, I think, red and green sweater. In his glove, it's his glove that's the giveaway. It sports a row of blades. Upon closer inspection, his face looks charred and burnt. Impressive makeup, to say the least. Sayuri flinches as she passes him. I don't like the look of that guy. I know you'll give me nightmares. Whether that was an intentional pun or not is up for debate. Oh, look at that, Sonic.EXE! I can't help but grin as I see what Sayuri is pointing to. A group effort, with one person in a brown Great Dane dog and Otzi. Next to him stands a nervous-looking guy with shaggy brown hair, while a confident-looking blonde man leads the pack, accompanied by two women. Scooby-Doo! That's a Scooby-Doo reference! Scooby-Doo! Oh boy! Yikes! Zoinks! Sorry, I couldn't help it. And I know I know that was bad, but I couldn't help it. Nice touch, man. Anyway. It's a pretty big contrast with the costume we saw beforehand. The walk to school feels more like a parade, with a variety of characters ranging from horror to cute, western to eastern. A creepy-looking pale girl with jet black hair covering her face and barrels past us without a word. Sayuri clings to me. Why do people have to dress up so scarily? Well, it is Halloween. I know. It's just that some of these costumes and the makeup are so convincing. I squeeze her hand gently. Sayuri, they're just people having fun. Look, I'll say hello to the next one. You'll see they're just celebrating Halloween. There's nothing to be afraid of. Why do I get the fear there's gonna be a jump scare? Or MC's gonna get scared by the next one? She doesn't look very convinced, but nods anyway. The next person to walk by us doesn't look too scary. Kinda looks like a janitor, with dark overalls and an expressionless white mask. Sure, the mask is a bit unsettling, but at least he... Okay, never mind, he's got a huge knife. Jason! That's a reference to Jason! Hey, nice costume. The masked man doesn't reply, although he does stop walking Now he just stands there wordlessly, looking at us both. I don't think this is doing Sayuri any favors. You, on your way to a party? No response. He tilts his head as his fingers brittle with the hilt of the knife. Well, Sayuri tugs on my sleeve as the man carries on walking. Maybe he was a mime? Sure. Well, let's go with that. He's definitely not a mime, you two. That was Jason. That was a reference to Jason. Jason Voorhees. Anyway, the school grounds look completely different at night. With the lights out and the usual noises absent, the whole building has a totally different vibe. I can't help but shiver slightly as we draw closer. It's crazy how the hustle and bustle of the place really brings it to life. With all that guard, the sleeping school looks like the typical haunted buildings you see in horror movies. The windows, devoid of any light, are sinister and uninviting. The faint light of the moon basks the grounds in an ethereal glow. Either way, we must be the only students who are breaking into school to celebrate Halloween. Hardly the most wild of places to break into, but the sight in front of me confirms that it's perfect for the festivity. Sayuri! Don't tell me you're scared, Sayuri. Hey! You are too! I puff my chest out in a comedic display of bravado. I am not! She playfully rolls her eyes. If you say so! By the way, where are the others? I don't know who's saying that, but... right behind you! I can't help but let out a yelp of surprise as the unexpected voice causes me to jump out of my skin. Meanwhile, Sayuri's in a furious fits of giggles, shaken with laughter. Hey! What's so funny? Don't tell me you weren't scared either. I saw it coming! Oh, Monica! What? Wait, what? What the? I don't know what Monica's dressed up as, but it looks like it's... I guess that's another anime reference or something. Like I said, I'll have to figure that out later. Monica holds an expression toward between sympathy and amusement. Sorry, Sonic, but it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. You should have seen your reaction. I pull a face. Very funny. Nice costume, by the way. She does a twirl. Ah, thank you. I wasn't sure what to go with in the end. Felt weird putting on a costume. I can't even remember the last time I did anything for Halloween. I'm guessing this is the first time you've broken into school, huh? You should be proud. You should be proud of that, Sonic.EXE. Oh, come on, Monica. Where's your rebellious teenage spirit? You're a witch, after all. Aren't they meant to get up to mischief? Yeah, come on. It'd be a lot of fun. No one will find out. And all the excitement of preparing for Halloween, I totally forgot that Monica was a perfect student. The dark breaking in, especially into school, must be completely foreign to her. Still, sometimes you gotta have a little fun. Today of all days, as well. A wry smile works its way onto her face. Just for today. Wait, where are Natsuki and Yuri? As it turns out, breaking into school is kinda easy. That, or we just got lucky. We managed to find a window that's unlocked. The interior of the darkened school looks just as spooky as the exterior. My imagination is doing me no favors. Every sound we make seems exceedingly unwelcome, like we stumbled into a den of a monster. Even with Sayuri and Monica near me, I can't help but feel uneasy. I was all for the idea of breaking into school, but now that we're actually inside, it's only just drawing on me how creepy darkened schools really are. I swear I heard a rumor that a couple of years ago, a student committed suicide in this very school. Yeesh. Did she hang herself? Oh, don't mention. That just brings me back to Sayuri doing the same thing. I shiver as I simultaneously try to block out the memory and remember more of it. No, that wasn't it. She just disappeared one day. No trace of her. Almost like her very being was just deleted. Gone. Like that. I mentally shake myself. No, that didn't happen. These are just silly rumors that school kids like to spread to creep each other out. But a part of me can't help but imagine. What if that actually did happen? Would her ghost still be roaming these very halls, twisted with vengeance, prowling for victims? Okay, this is bringing me back, reminding me of DDLC Nightmare. Yeah, that is reminding me to that mod I did to start 2020. What if? Here we are. Monica. Monica's voice snaps me out of my spectacle spell. We're outside the club room. I can spot Yuri and Natsuki inside, pouring over a pumpkin carving. In the shame we're doing this in this room. Huh? Why? Well, it's all read, right? The classroom opposite of us is where that one student hung herself. I freeze as Monica winks at me, opening the door. Whoa! Hello! I see the background for the Halloween. Hey, guys! You two look great. Whoa! Yuri! Wow! Yuri blushes. Looks like she's gone for some sort of gothic vampire outfit, which, given her taste in horror and poetry, isn't really a good fit. Wait a minute. Is that a Halloween version of your reality? Interesting. Anyway. Thank you, Monica. It is quite enjoyable to express my love for horror in this way. Poems are, of course, gratifying to write. This makes a nice change. Sayuri wanders over, trying to figure out what Yuri is meant to be. Yeah, I'm actually in the same boat with you, Sayuri. Are you, a vampire? Yes, a gothic one, in the vein of Anne Rice's vampires. It's not too dark, is it? Relax, Yuri. It's Halloween. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. It's fitting. I really like yours as well, Natsuki. Pretty spooky. Whoa! Hello. I see Natsuki's ribbon has changed color. Just for the Halloween occasion. I wonder if that's supposed to be a reference to Jack Skeleton. Although I could be thinking it's something else. I think it's something else entirely. Same thing for Yuri. But anyway. Woo! What should be your name for today? Sayuri, what the heck are you? That's spooky! What? That's spooky? That's a new one. Okay, how's Natsuki gonna react to that one? That's a new name! It's so fun! Natsuki looks at Monica and Yuri in a desperate plea. After getting no response, she sighs deeply and starts up again. Sayuri? Yeah? This is literally the stupidest thing I've heard all day! Oh man, sorry Sayuri, but I'm kind of with Natsuki on this one. Everyone but Sayuri breaks out into laughter. Hey! That's super mean! Sorry, that's the truth. Again, She's got you there, Sayuri.
It's cute! Cute! I'm a skeleton! How the one is that cute? It's Halloween! This guy's supposed to be like the opposite cute! Well, I will lie. It's a pretty big name. Not spooky.
She grins.
Sorry. Oh, come on! Yuri could've come up with a better nickname. Yuri?
You put me on the spot here, Natsuki.
To her credit, at least she didn't call her not spooky.
Sonic.EXE?
Sorry, I really can't deny Sayuri her moment of glory.
Fine, but only if I get to... Fine, but only if I get to give her a dumb nickname too. Wait, Sayuri, what exactly are you? A cowgirl, right?
Sayuri tips her hat down and adopts a southern cowboy drawl.
It's high noon!
Okay, I think the only character that comes to mind right now with this, as far as that quote, is McCree from Overwatch. But I don't think McCree is the reference here. I think it's from an anime, based on what Sayuri's wearing. Anyway, well, not a very good one. There was silence for a moment. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the tumbleweed going by. Big for a cowboy, at least. Sayuri? It's midnight.
It's high noon, dude! Yuri wanted to eat spaghetti western, Sayuri. Spaghetti? I'm just hungry.
Oh, Sayuri.
This is part of the reason why I like Halloween. It really brings everyone together. Even the premise of the festivity is a bit dark.
I figure you like Halloween the most, Yuri. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. Although it's pretty great seeing a skeleton, a cowboy, a vampire, and a witch all in the same room. Not exactly every day you get to see that.
I just remember all the silly things we get up to. All the pranks, all the scary movies. Yeah, it's pretty silly, but that's what makes it fun. Plus, I can't wait to scare you all with my ghost story.
Ooh, this ought to be interesting.
It's gonna be the best. Aw, that's spooky. Please don't make it too scary. We already passed a bunch of people with terrifying outfits on the way here. There's even a guy with a glove made of knives.
Yuri smiles softly. No surprise she recognizes the character.
You won't sleep well tonight, will you, Sayuri?
Sorry, Sayuri. Can't make any promises.
We all share a collective laugh as Sayuri pouts.
Speaking of festivities, I brought something that I believe would contribute to the intoxicating nature of the mysticalism of Halloween. It's rather decent, but since it's a special occasion...
Yuri slides a slender black wine bottle out of her bag. Its glass takes on an alluring shine beneath the fluorescent lights.
I was able to find a nice... Chanta.
Eh? Yuri! Is that apple cider, Yuri?
No, I think that's wine.
I have done something wrong again, haven't I?
I don't think alcoholic drinks are allowed in school grounds now, are they?
Not to mention we're underage anyway. Although that's never really stopped anyone from drinking.
I'm sorry. I just thought that given that we're trespassing anyway. I don't know what I was thinking, and now the atmosphere is ruined too.
It's fine, Yuri. At least you didn't bring it to a regular club meeting. Just because of the delay, anyone catch you with it.
I'll have to admit, though, you're the last person I would expect to bring something like that here.
You must be under the influence of the witcher hour or something.
There's still an hour or so until the witching hour.
You know what I mean. Hey, it's okay. I'll just add to the story.
The story?
Yeah, you know, the story that we've been telling people about tonight. Hey, you better leave that spooky stuff out of it. Sayori! That's spooky!
Oh boy.
Alright. Good on you two. To be honest though, I am a bit curious about how the wine tastes. Oh, come on, Monica! Are you supposed to be the responsible one here? You're right.
She casts a wistful gaze of the wine as she says that, though. Sayori and Natsuki seem to be glancing at the bottle curiously as well, while Yuri hastily stows it back in her bag.
Okay, everyone. Let's move along with the main event, shall we? Who wants to share their boat first?
Still gotta share poems, huh? Who wants to share their poem first? The dark. Sometimes I lie awake at night, sitting in a room devoid of light, and think about the monsters waiting in the dark. I can't even imagine what they look like. Maybe sharp claws and skin lined with spikes? Maybe a mouth that could swallow me whole? Maybe red eyes that could pierce my soul? They could eat me right now if they wanted, yet they wait. Wait for me to close my eyes. Wait for me to dream of the light. Wait for the perfect moment to strike. But now I'm thinking about the monsters, and I'm still lying awake, in the dark.
Yeah, I know. It's not great. Actually, I quite like it, Natsuki. It's really obvious the horror is something out of your comfort zone. But you did an exceptional job of combining your style of writing with horror. And fear is a very complex emotion, so it's a challenge putting it into simple words. That's what you did quite well.
I would have to agree with Monica. Fear isn't something that is meant to be completely understood. The complexity behind what a person feels and why they're afraid of it is almost unfathomable. Your poem's about a fear of the dark, but more specifically, a fear of the unknown, yes?
Yeah? I don't like not knowing what's there. I don't like not feeling safe. I'm also about how your imagination plays tricks on you when you're in the dark.
I know that feeling.
You know there's no such thing as monsters, but you can never be completely sure. That's what scares me. That uncertainty.
I can relate. But as I was saying, it's certainly a feat encapsulating something as complex as fear into four simple stanzas.
Natsuki smiles proudly.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do. Yeah, well done, that spooky. Sayori, if you say that one more time, I'll... Anyway, moving on.
Next up, Sayori. My old friend. There was a dark and hollow thing that follows close until me clings. It sticks to me and it turns in turn. When I spin around in this sun, in the dark, in the deep, the faintest shape that it keeps. It goes away when sunlight shines. The sunshine, sweet and warm and kind. But does it really? Is it gone? Or does that secret keep on? Is it really hiding there? Staring from beneath the chair? Glowing from atop the stairs? Nowhere but yet everywhere. In the corner in the gap. I stare in and it looks back. weighing down. Draining out.
That was very interesting, Sayuri. I always enjoyed seeing a poet step out of their comfort zone a little bit, especially when it comes to writing horror.
What do you mean?
You typically don't write darker poems, correct? Unless I misinterpreted.
No, you're right, Yuri. This was a real change of pace, and it was fun. Well, I'm glad my suggestion has gone down well, then. I think it would be fair for the occasion.
Haha, don't give it too much praise. Just start thinking she's the next Stephen King.
Hey! I'm your great horror writer. Actually, no, wait, I wouldn't. I'm not big on like, you know, actually scary stuff.
Makes sense. What's this poem about anyway?
Oh! Well, it's about what do you think it's about?
Are you trying to sound like Yuri?
That's silly. I didn't write it with a specific thing in mind. It can be about whatever you feel the most. Hiding away, always there, never leaving. Even when you think it's all sunshine and rainbows. It never truly goes away. So, it can be whatever you think it is. A terrible secret, a scary monster, a childhood fear of the dark. It can be made up. Or it can be real. It doesn't just scare you. Maybe wherever it is trains you as well. Bit by bit. And what makes it scary is knowing it's always there.
Holy crap. Safe to say that no one expected that from her. The temporary silence in the room confirms that. Natsuki frowns, evidently not impulsed by whatever she just heard. Even the cool, calm, collected Monica looks a little taken aback. Yuri, on the other hand, smiles contentedly, seeming unfazed by the somber explanation coming from Sayuri's mouth. Wow. Okay, it's not just me who didn't see that coming, right? Laughter fills the club room.
I mean it, Sayuri. You use the metaphors and use the darker thematic imagery was very refreshing to see.
Just do me a favor, don't turn it into another Yuri, okay?
Natsuki!
Natsuki! Kid. It was great, Sayuri. Oh, you guys!
Anyway. Let's do Monica. February. I wake up. Cold, black night, silent and still. I fall to my knees, splinters in my hand. Dust in the air. Cold. Where am I? I reach for the light I need. Is it there? The switch is pressed. I feel the warmth in my face, in my hands, in my arms, in my... I wake up. It's dark all over. Cold. Silent and numb, I reach my hand out. I have no eyes to see, but I can feel it. I press the switch. The warmth fills me. The dark comes again. I die again. I wake up. Noise in my ears. Voices? Cold. I reach out and feel. Nothing. Where is it? Wasn't it real? Wasn't it here? Everyone reaches, but nobody can touch it. The dark comes again. We all die again. I wake up. Here again? Monica bows a little bit after she finishes. I'm all over what she reads. What she's read. I don't really get it.
That sounds like something Yuri would have read. Oh, is that a bad thing? Of course not!
What does reverie mean? I don't think I've heard it before.
It's an English word that describes It's an English word that means something like having a pleasant daydream. But it comes from a French word that, means madness. Appropriate for Halloween, isn't it?
Monika's smile is looking a bit more sinister than normal, somehow.
How cultured.
Yuri looks a little distressed at the implication of Natsuki's sarcasm and the idea that Monika's poem sounded like something she might have written. Do both meanings relate to the poem?
You can say that.
What do you mean?
It reflects on how the blissful act can make the pain go away. For a little while.
Eternal. Somber sounds of midnight malice float around a chastised chalice, riding otherworldly winds. Letters torn from nails pinned. A looming figure takes my hand, leading me through with sympathy. Cumbersome weights ride my shoulders, with the serenity of fallen boulders. See, their words are muffled by lament. False reassurance fails to dent. Defense decayed of fleeting fear. Time is lost, no longer here. Cobalt nerves, fractured soul, with the luminescence of coal. Clacking footsteps from below. Echo, 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 echo. For a moment, the room is silent. I went too far, didn't I?
No, it's just the kind of thing we're looking for. Would you like to tell us what you were thinking when you wrote this?
Okay.
Yuri takes a deep breath.
It's been hard to describe, but sometimes there are nights where my mind just seems to be full of noise. Nights where I can hear...
She trails off absent-mindedly. Did she get caught up in her own poem that much?
Hey, up to Yuri!
Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked.
It's okay, Yuri. Don't feel like you have to rush.
Yeah, take your time.
Right. Well, as I was saying, I want to try to capture the feelings one might have on a bit of a dark night.
Wait, are the nights dark?
It's a metaphor, Sayuri. I think Yuri's trying to talk about when people are going through a difficult time.
That's right, Sonic.EXE. The dead of night can be very fickle. It can be a peaceful time, as the world around us winds down. But sometimes, being alone with our thoughts can be terrifying. This poem was an attempt to reclaim some of that darkness.
Well, I think you did a great job with that, Yuri.
Yeah, I really liked it.
You did? Thank you.
Alright guys, all your poems have been pretty good so far. But just wait until you hear my poem. And you will grin stretches across my face as I whip out my own poem.
If you're this confident, I'll be looking forward to your recitation.
Did you put an extra effort in this one, Sonic?
Well, not quite.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's not a poem I wrote myself.
Sonic!
But I promise you that it's very appropriate for the occasion. This is a poem that has an urban legend attached to it. Supposedly, if you read it out loud, you'll be cursed so that something tragic happens to you. Maybe even death.
What? Sonic, that's so scary!
I know, right? It's great. This poem is titled Torino's Hell, written by a poet named Seiji Yaso. It just so happens that this is the poem that I'll be reading to you all at this very moment.
Sonic.EXE! Don't do it! What if something bad happens to you? Yeah, right. It's going over the legend for a reason, you know. Emphasis on legend, as if something that's not real. Still, I like to see the data of all the people who read this poem so far. Statistically speaking, it's likely that something tragic will eventually happen to you anyway.
I find that there's always some element of truth behind these stories, though. Of course, this may not reflect the literal meaning of the stories and legends. However, there's likely a message behind the legend.
Yeah. I'm not gullible enough to believe any of this stuff though.
Alright guys, let's settle down. You can all voice your thoughts after I read it. Tamino's hell. Elder sister vomits blood. Younger sister's breathing fire, while sweet little Tamino just spits up the jewels. All alone does Tamino go falling into that hell, a hell of utter darkness, without even flowers. Is Tamino's big sister the one who whips him? The purpose of the scourging hangs dark in his mind, lashing and thrashing him. But never quite shattering. One sure path to evade the eternal hell. Into the blackest of hells, guide him now, I pray, to the golden sheep, to the nightingale. How much did he put in that little pouch to prepare for his trek to the eternal hell? Spring is coming, to the valley, to the wood, to the spiraling chasms of the blackest hell. The nightingale in her cage, the sheep aboard the wagon, and tears well up in the eyes of sweet little Tamino. Sing, old nightingale, in the vast misty forest, he screams he only misses his little sister. His wailing desperation echoes throughout hell. A foxy period opens its golden petals, down past the 7 mountains and 7 rivers of hell, the solitary journey of sweet little Tamino. If in this hell they can be found, may they come to me, please, those sharp spikes of punishment from Needle Mountain. Not just on some empty whim, is flesh pierced with blood-red pins. They serve as hellish signposts for sweet little Tamino. Not sure if this is just me overthinking it, but I feel a strange chill running down my spine after reading that.
Sonic.EXE! That was seriously too scary!
It was alright. I should probably downplay it, at least for Sayuri's sake.
I have to agree with Sayuri. It had a very creepy, old-fashioned feel to it. After hearing that, I went there that something bad looms in your future. Monica!
Personally, I find that poem quite beautiful. Of course, it's certainly eerie, but there are a lot of symbols and metaphors that could pick out from hearing that one reading. I think I have to look into this poem more in my free time.
Psst! You guys think that was scary? It was pretty bad in my opinion. The poem was clearly trying too hard to be edgy and smart.
If I may respectfully disagree, the tone and word choice of the poem matches its content. It's not written that way simply just to be edgy. After all, if I understood it correctly, Tamino was banished to hell for murdering his own parents.
And? How'd you get that out of the poem?
Well, it mentions that Tamino is on the way to Akvisi, the lowest of hells in Buddhism. And killing one's parents is one way that you'll get sent there.
Oh, well, whatever. I still don't like it.
Well, you guys can agree to disagree.
But whether you like the poem or not, you have to agree that agreed that it and the legend attached to it are pretty interesting, right? I mean, I guess. So yes, I'm going to keep a good eye on you from now on. Just in case the legend comes true.
Sayuri, that's probably a bigger chance that something bad will happen to you first, given how clumsy you are.
Hey!
We all share a laugh, with Sayuri joining in after a moment of pouting.
Alright guys, this has been so enjoyable! It's fun to scare your friends with silly pranks and dressing up in. It's also a lot of fun! Although, I don't really like horror that much. It's just so scary to think what could be out there.
Stop being a chicken, Sayuri.
Hey! You're the one who got scared by manga earlier!
The girls all laugh at my expense as I let out a groan. She's never gonna let me live this one down. Touché.
Anyway, it's ghost story time! I don't really know how many ghost stories. I don't really know many ghost stories, to be honest. Sorry. But I looked on the internet to find some. Most were super long. Like this one about, what was it? Some kind of sleep experiment? Sayuri, you're rambling. Oh, oops. Sorry, I know the scary stories. I'm curious though, guys. What sights or sounds scare you?
I'll be honest with you. Silence scares me, especially after I read a gripping horror story.
Is it just me? Is it just me who finds Reverse music really creepy?
Kinda like how something from the Sonic.EXE game.
My piano teacher showed me a few Reverse pieces once. It just felt wrong to listen to. Especially with those vocals. You start hearing things that weren't there. I don't know. Come on, Natsuki, there has to be something out there that creeps you out. Ah, you'll just laugh.
We won't.
She's right, Natsuki. We won't shoot. What is it?
Natsuki averts her eyes, talking to the floor.
The noises that children's toys make? It's like when I'm alone. It's like when I'm home alone and I think of like a Jack-in-the-Box playing by itself. It'll creep you guys out too.
Nah, I'm with you. I've always found anything to do with children scary, especially in the dark. The sounds of babies crying, for example. Normally it's annoying, but if I heard it in the dark and there was no one else around, I shiver.
Well, it's funny you mention that, Sonic.EXE. Don't you remember that argument we had on Halloween back when we were like 10?
No? Sayuri, where's this going?
We were both on our way to a Halloween party. It was pretty quiet out, so you could hear everything. I heard the sound of a baby crying, but it wasn't coming from inside anyone's house or anything. There weren't many people on the street too, and it definitely wasn't one of them. It was coming from down the dark alleyway.
A chill runs down my spine as I remember exactly what incident she's talking about.
Yeah, I remember I wanted to go out and investigate. I was scared it was a toddler in danger, but you didn't leave me. You were too chicken too.
Hey!
Okay, but just in a rush. Anyway, pretty creepy, right? I guess I can kind of see what you mean about babies crying being creepy. I was a bit scared myself. Looking back, I'm glad you convinced me not to go.
Guess being the wimp has its perks, huh? Yuri, Sayuri, and Natsuki all laugh. Manga, however, looks like she's been slapped in the face.
Guys, do you not realize how lucky you were? Eh? Oh god, you guys have no idea.
What?
Sayuri, did anything seem a bit off about that baby's cry?
Sayori scrunches up her face in an attempt to recall.
No, not really. Well, it did sound a bit repetitive though. Like, the grace didn't change much.
Maga's voice shakes as she replies.
Guys, that's what steering heroes do to the young women.
I can't help but bust out laughing. What? Pretend to be babies? Come on, Monica. You had me going for a second there, but you kind of ruined the punchline. She looks straight into my eyes.
No, Sonic.EXE. They record a clip of a baby's cries and hide the speaker in a dark place. They prey on women's maternal instincts because they know they're attracted to the sound of infants in distress.
The laughter dies on my lips as a cold, sickening silence takes its place. Oh my god!
That's why the cries didn't sound natural. They just recorded a small segment and replayed it over and over.
Although it all makes sense now. The unnatural cries in the dark alleyway. A mysterious, calculated effort to ensnare an unsuspecting victim.
Wait, hang on! Did Miss Kasumi go missing around that time?
Miss Kazumi used to teach Sayuri and I a long time ago. What happened to her exactly? Sayuri shrugs.
We were told that she moved away suddenly to work in a different part of the country, right? People used to spread me scary horrible rumors about what happened to her, but they don't really make sense.
Hang on! She had a child of her own that year. Did she? Oh god, she did! And my parents wouldn't really discuss her. Whenever I asked. They were super dismissive of the whole thing. I always wondered why.
Oh my goodness! Wait, you guys actually believe that?
Everyone looks at Natsuki shocked.
Oh, come on! There's no way you guys almost walked into a trap. Besides, that's just an urban legend. What happened to the teacher then?
She just disappeared and Sonic.EXE refused to talk about it.
I don't know about you, but that just seems pretty convenient for the story.
Well, maybe some things are better left off unanswered, huh? Although I do hope Sayori and I are just misremembering.
Well, on that cheerful note, how about we move on to the next story? I'd like to nominate Natsuki.
My story?
Natsuki, do you not have one?
Hey, I never said that. I do, but it's just I got it off the internet. I don't like horror. So it's bad, it's not my fault, okay?
Natsuki clears her throat.
Anyway, it's about these two friends named Alo and Rico. Basically, there was a rumor going on around high school about people going in and out of an abandoned house on the outskirts of town. Most people thought they were just drug dealers, but some swore by the fact that the house was being used by a cult of some sort. Ellery and Nakiro were pretty outgoing and adventurous, so they decided one night to check the place out. They get to the house, and it's pitch black out. Luckily, Ellery had brought flashlights for the two of them. Rico, on the other hand, brought a knife with her, just in case they ran into any trouble. They go inside, and the place reeks. But take inside Sonic.EXE's room, lovers stink.
Hey! Everyone bursts out laughing. Was that really necessary?
Sorry, I had to. Anyway, they look around for a bit. They find a door to the basement, and stairs to the second floor, things like that. Finally, they go into the kitchen and find the source of the smell. There's something weird on the table, and it looks to be recently used. This confirms Zoe's suspicions that it's just a drug dealer and she wants to leave. Noriko, on the other hand, still wants to snoop around for a bit. They get into an argument with each other, with Noriko calling her a coward because she thinks Lily wants to leave since she's afraid of all the rumors. And Noriko goes, yeah, well, if you're not afraid, then go down into the basement. And Lily gladly accepts and walks over to the basement door. As soon as she opens it, she feels a sharp pain in her back, and before she can react, she gets pushed down the stairs. She tumbles down the stairs, and once she hits the bottom, she realizes she can't feel her legs. Her vision is blurry, but she can barely make out a figure standing on top of the stairs with a knife. The last thing Lily hears before she passes out is Noriko's footsteps as she descends down the stairwell, and oh, grizzled voice saying, "This one would do nicely." The very next day, Noriko and Lily call in sick. It's kind of a shame, really, because they missed out on all the talk about how someone heard strange animal-like growls coming from the old abandoned house on the outskirts of town. So, yeah. Hope you liked it or whatever. What happened to Noriko and Lily in the end? They didn't die, did they? Yeah, use your imagination. Nice story, Natsuki. Cards usually provide good fodder for horror stories.
Indeed. I've read quite a few novels about cuts. Doesn't Portrait of Margot involve something like that? Something similar, yes.
Speaking of Yuri horror stories, how about you go next, Yuri?
Alright then.
Give me your best shot!
You're walking along one pale, unknown night. The moon is graceful, casting her light down below like snowdrops. As you continue down your path, something shambles behind you. You turn around to look for what it might be, but all you see is a cluster of leaves rustled by the pale air. Slowly returning, you notice the lights in every house around you going out, then flickering before fully extinguishing. With tentative steps, you advance towards one of them to investigate. Just as you're about to reach the window, you hear something snapping behind you. A broken twig is all that remains. Suddenly floating around inside your head, you unconsciously start walking faster, away from the shrubs. Eventually, you'll find solace in silence, the only sound beating your heartbeat. It's quiet. Nothing bad seems to be happening now. In fact, nothing at all seems to be happening. Confused, you look around and see that you're in front of your house in the street. No one is stirring, nor are there any lights. Gently pacing towards your house, you go through the door. The lights are on, the television is on, but no one in sight. This is unusual. You expected your parents to be home tonight. Had they gone out without telling you? No, that couldn't be it. They always let you know where they would be. You pull out your phone and open up your contacts to give them a call. However, no one is registered in there anymore. No matter how hard you try to remember, you can't call out to them. Suddenly, there was a heavy knock on the door. You peer through the keyhole, but see no one. Another knock. Another. You cautiously open the door, but there was still no one there. No one anywhere. How did this happen? Why are you alone? In the piercing silence. Silence so loud it fills the air. You do not know, and there isn't any way for you to find out.
That's it? What a dumb story. Nothing ever happened. Where were the scariest monsters and stuff?
There was no greater fear than the unknown, Natsuki. Sharp claws can be prepared for. Enigmatic silence cannot. What's more fearful, something you know is coming for you, or feeling safe when you're in fact not. there's something about the end of your story now, Yuri. We can always count you for a good horror tale, huh? Anyway, I'll go next. Although, a scary story? I don't think I've come up with a ghost story. I don't think I've come up with a ghost story before. I haven't read too many horror stories either.
Well, I guess that is a surprise.
Just make up one then. That'll be fun. Well, I can't say that I've tried that before. Are you trying to tell the story? Of course not. Now that I think about it, there is one I've heard of.
Monica's expression turns serious. The mood in the room turns serious. She uses the same intensity she did when she read her poems, and everyone quiets down.
A number of years ago, Tenabata had come along as it does every year. It's the story of a lost little girl. Where am I? She cried. She cried and cried, hoping desperately she could find someone to help her. But the little girl was alone. No one could hear her. But just as all hope seemed lost, she heard a voice. Isn't the night wonderful? The girl looked up. Before there was nobody was now a man in the elegant yukata. He wore one out of a North mask, but was completely blank. Behind the man stood a stall, mask and lanterns of all sorts hanging from it. How rude of me, the man admonished himself. Welcome, dear customer. Your heart seems unhappy. Why don't you take a look at my wares? The man said as he gestured to the mask behind him. Please, take one that will bring a smile to your face. The girl looked at the masks. There was ones that looked frightening, ones that looked strange, ones that looked exactly like many others. What about your mask, mister? The girl asked. I'm sorry, but this mask is very special. It's not for sale. The girl looked sad. I like that mask. It looks really cool. The man laughed softly. It has been called many things, but this is perhaps the first time it's been called cool. Would you like a fruit? The man asked, picking one from the tree behind him. It's really delicious. The girl reached to take it, but the man pulled his hand back. They're not for children. The girl was confused. But just tonight, it should be fine, he said as he opened his hand once again. On the festival of the night, children became adults, and adults become children. Is that true? Asked the girl, and the man assured her it was. The girl took the fruit and bit into it. It was unlike anything she had tasted before. It was almost overwhelming, but the flavor was wonderful. It's good, the girl said happily. The man laughed again. I'm glad you did so. Just play it so please you like. As she ate, the man took down a mask. What about this one? The girl took the mask. It looks like me, but she looks like a princess, the girl said in awe. Do you like it? Please take it. But what about money? Asked the girl. I don't need money. Instead, I would like to be friends. Is that okay? Of course, the girl agreed. From now on, we're friends. I'm glad, the man said with gratitude. Why not put on your mask? The girl did so. She was overcome with a strange feeling. Why is it? She asked. At last, long I have dreamt of this moment. My dear, my Eve, my only friend. The man smiled beneath this mask as he spoke, as the light of the stars began to fade. For it is the festival of the night, where children become adults, and adults become children. Let it be known.
Another unconventional horror story, I see.
Yep. I guess monsterless horror stories are more popular than you think. I rather like the mysterious tone myself. It's very reminiscent of the style of Asian horror stories.
You gotta have a real sense of what's scary. I mean, the story isn't necessarily meant to scare you to death. Spirits don't have to just be frightening, you know? Well, it is Halloween. Aren't they supposed to be scary today? But Halloween's fun too, not just scary.
Alright, you guys, break it up. Let's just all agree to disagree again. Monika smiles gratefully at me, while Natsuki shoots me a disgruntled look. Anyway, guess it's my turn to tell a story. So this is something that actually happened to a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
So it happened to Sayuri then. Huh? This not about me? Is that true, Sonic-EXE?
What? No, it's not.
Let's just get on with the story, shall we?
Right. Anyway. So this friend of mine lived alone in an apartment building. He lived in the downtown area and loved to party all night, and one night he was out as usual. However, when he stumbled back home in the early hours in the morning, he realized that he lost his keys and was locked out of his apartment. So he ended up having to call his landlord, who was pissed at having to wake up in the middle of the night to let him back in. But in the end, he was able to get home safely, so that's all that matters, right?
I can certainly relate to that comforting feeling.
Right. But when he got inside, he noticed that his keys were actually on his nightstand. So he didn't lose them after all.
They weren't actually said that his landlord landed him?
Nope, he was able to recognize them by the keychain he attached to it.
So, that's it?
Pretty much, yeah.
What's so scary about that?
Guess you haven't realized it yet, huh?
What do you mean?
The apartment was locked when you got back, right?
Yeah, I got that part.
But his keys were still in the apartment. So how do you suppose he locked them in?
Huh? Someone must have got into his apartment and placed them inside. They locked the door themselves from the inside.
And the only set of keys were my friend's and his landlord, so...
Whoever it was that put his keys back was still in the apartment when he got home. Who was it then?
He never found out.
Huh? You know, make me probably paranoid.
That was quite an enjoyable story, Sonic-EXE. Although it was short, the realization that at the end definitely made up for that.
Plus, the stories go on the real feels of things like squatters, stalkers, and killers. Who knows? Maybe one of us has a squirrel living in our own home, and the way that would be found. Stop right there! I don't want to even think about it. Okay. That story wasn't half bad.
Heh, glad you all liked it. I have to admit, this has been pretty fun, guys.
Yeah, it really has. We should do this sort of stuff more often. Sayuri, Halloween only comes around once a year. Oh yeah.
If I make a suggestion.
We all took a look at her.
Well, as it's fitting for the mood, would you like to try the Korean San game?
Huh? What's that? Oh, this ought to be. Oh, that Oicha boy thing? Isn't that just some urban legend?
Only if you believe it is, Natsuki.
Weird job board stuff, huh? On one hand, although it's not very hard to scare me, I am a bit skeptical about ghosts. Although I've heard from a lot of people that messing around with the dark arts is a dangerous business. I mean, we're in a dark school late at night, with no one else around. If we really did open a portal for male violent spirits to enter our world, who knows what could happen? Nah, that's a bit too far-fetched. At least, if the spooky ghost kills me, I won't have to do that math homework that I have been procrastinating for a week. Really, MC? Really? Seems a lot more tempting now. Can you tell us more, Yuri?
Of course. So, Kokiri-san is the name of a spirit was summoned. The name comprises 3 animals: a fox, Cog, a dog, Ku, and a raccoon, Ri. Each animal represents something different. For example, the dog is loyal and protecting, while the fox is a trickster or a teacher. You can call Kokiri-san different things. You can ask who loves you, where you'll become rich, etc.
Hang on! You can ask it anything?
A devilish smile crosses her face.
Why don't we ask Kokiri-san when we're going to die?
Yuri looks Akaz, nervously fiddling with a strand of hair.
Natsuki, there are questions you shouldn't ask, and that's one of them.
Nah, come on, Yuri. This is the perfect time for it.
I don't think you realize what you're getting into. There are many stories of people messing around with spirits, all ending with awful consequences.
Aw, come on, Yuri. Besides, it's part dark. If it starts trying to possess someone, we could just throw a stick. We could just throw a stick for it.
Also, it's a Shinno spirit, not a demon or a ghost.
Well, Spooky is the one wearing the bone outfit, and we all know dogs love bones! So it's just her who has to worry.
Natsuki would have made a wonderful Medusa with a death glare like that. I could just imagine Natsuki with a Medusa outfit.
Well, Zero already broken it in to have some illegal contraband on her hands.
She shoots a wink at Yuri, who ducks her head down, blushing.
Adding that animalistic rat into the mix? Well, might as well. Yay! That's a spirit!
Okay then, let's begin the preparations.
Oh boy, I just imagine how that's gonna go down. To be honest, I'd rather go back into that room and have those conversations with Mean Lemon. Yeah, I said it. Don't judge me. Anyway, with the ritual set up and the candles dimmed, we're ready to go. We also had to open a window, which according to Yuri, allows the spirit to enter and exit. The ambient noises from outside precipitate the room, adding to the atmosphere within.
So, where was now?
What the? What the? This is interesting.
Place a coin on the red gate. The tutorial is where the spirit enters and exits. Now everyone, place your index finger on the coin.
After a bit of crowding, we managed to squeeze the tip of everyone's finger onto the coin.
Be careful not to let go of the coin.
What happens if we do?
Please don't.
Fine. Let's just get on with this already.
Alright.
Yuri visibly composes herself and continues.
Kokiri-san, if you're here, please move this coin.
At first, nothing happens. Just as Natsuki thought, a simple urban legend. No way! There was no way that coin just moved. My eyes had to be playing tricks on me. The coin, initially on the red toyer, slowly slides across to yes.
Oh! Did you guys see that?
Even Natsuki is in a state of disbelief.
Alright, who did that? Real jokes are yours. very funny.
The crickets outside can be heard clearly. In the silence that follows, no one steps up to claim responsibility for the coin's movement.
Wow. So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Sorry to interrupt you all. He's having some technical difficulties. But I will say this. He better watch out this October. Because you never know when I might show up. I've also heard a certain red person has joined. This should be fun. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. Ta-ta!
More crickets.
Fine. I'm not bringing cupcakes anymore until someone admits to it. Where's Spooky? And stop calling me that! I bet it was Yuri. She was the one who suggested this.
Me? I would never.
I guess Yuri is a scary cat. It wasn't me either. Yeah, Sayuri's a scaredy cat too. So I leave Sonic.EXE and Monica. Natsuki, have you considered that maybe, just maybe, it really is going inside moving the coin? Yeah, right. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Koike-san is a spirit, not a ghost.
Same difference.
Well, all I have to say is that I didn't do it. Natsuki's skeptical glare causes me to hurry on. But I know there's got to be some sort of scientific explanation for this. I can't seriously witnessing the paranormal, can I?
Okay, Einstein. What's your scientific explanation for this then?
I'm working on it.
Aha! It has to be one of us doing it. I know. Why don't we ask Koike-san something that Sonic.EXE and I could have known? Given that you seem to suspect us the most. Okay then. Sorry, ask it something. What should I ask? I don't know. Anything that Sonic.EXE and Manga could have known. Oh, I know. Koike-san. Can you please tell me what I have on the top shelf of my refrigerator? What kind of question is that supposed to mean? Sorry. I guess I'm kinda hungry.
Oh, Sayuri. The banter peters out as we expensively watch the coin. Suddenly, the coin jerks a little to the right. Natsuki squints as he scrutinizes each of our faces. Meanwhile, the rest of the girls seem to be glued on the coin, Yuri's face blenching at each further movement. Everyone seems to wait with bated breath as the coin slowly inches over to the letter R. A. Sayuri's eyes widen, while Yuri ever so slightly backs away from the paper. The coin carries on moving.
R-A-M-E. Ramen? They're leftovers.
Sayuri, you really got to eat more healthily.
That's so tasty!
Should we use a Koike-san to answer such frivolous questions?
That wasn't frivolous at all. We were proving whether or not it was one of us moving the thing. And now you have an answer, and none of us moved it.
Wait, so is that supposed to mean?
It was Koike-san who moved it.
Monica seems awfully cheery at this revelation. Man, Monica, does anything faze you?
I just did as much scary as scenarios as it is. Plus, I got to stay calm this present, you know.
I see.
So Koike-san is real then?
I try to get all you take this seriously.
I mean, you really can't blame us for thinking this was all fake. I do still think there's a trick to this.
Natsuki!
Well, if you want us to take this seriously, then I'll take this to serious places, alright?
Natsuki!
Gorga-san, what's the deal with my death?
Yuri throws me a frightened look as we all wait for the coin to move again. Her finger feels cold as ice against mine. Slowly, the coin moves to the letter N and inches over to the numbers. 31, 10, 18. Uh-oh. We got trouble.
That's today! I don't want this anymore, guys!
Some questions are better off not being asked.
That can't be true, right?
Gorga-san, what about the other doors in this room?
The coin doesn't move. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Don't you want to know the name of your own death?
Yeah, like some piece of paper on a coin is going to tell me that.
You looked pretty scared earlier.
Shut up! As I move away, Yuri gasps.
Sonic.EXE, we haven't probably finished the game yet. There's a silly procedure.
Ah, there's no point. He's already broken the finger on the coin rule.
What do we do?
Sorry, Yuri. I'll come back to help you guys finish in a bit.
Hurry up, Sonic.EXE.
Oh boy. This is gonna get interesting. Phew. Finally out of the club room. I can't believe that game actually scared me. Although I'm curious to know who rigged the game. It had to be rigged, right? The bathroom is pitch black when I open the door. Music stopped. This is not a good sign. I'm expecting something now. The bathroom is pitch black when I open the door, save for the faint moonlight glinting off the bathroom mirror. The contrast between the darkness and the shining glass dazzles me for a moment, until I notice the dark figure with the glass that's staying completely still. All the lore legends that I've heard of involving mirrors begin to rush through my head. Some instinct inside me stops me from moving, as if doing so would stop me from being noticed. I don't even dare to take a breath. As my eyes start to water from the lack of oxygen, the figure in the mirror seems to start weaving as well. Crap! I can't take it anymore. As I bend over to take a wheezy breath, the figure ducks down as well. Huh? Is that my reflection? Scanning my surroundings, I quickly jump to the light switch and flick it on as fast as possible. The losing lights overhead flicker to life, confirming my suspicions. I glare at the reflection and then snort. Luckily, there was no one else to see that. I slam a stall door shut on compulsion as a sign of bravado to myself, I guess. Cringing at the shockingly loud echoes of the door reverberating around the bathroom, I can't help but remain quiet now. The frigid tap water at the sinks remind me of Yuri's icy hands during the game. I should probably hurry back. That was perhaps the most nerve-wracking trip in the bathroom I've ever taken. I shake my head. Snap out of it, Sonic.EXE! All these stories aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. It's awfully quiet inside the club room. I wonder what witchcraft the girls are up to now. Stepping into the classroom, a pang of fear and adrenaline shoots through my heart. At first glance, the girls seem to have disappeared. Uh-oh. But I quickly realize that they haven't disappeared. They've all collapsed on the floor at desks. Oh, very convincing, guys. Yeah, I totally believe that you're all actually dead. Very funny. A sign of wrestling gets my attention. Something in my vision moves on the currency on paper. Curious. I am over. What the? You should never have come. What? What's the coin spelling out now? Wait, more importantly, how is the coin moving by itself? My mind flashes back to what Yuri said before I left. We had probably finished the game. There was a certain procedure that we were supposed to follow. But what happens if we don't do all that? Hold on. It's not like the ghosts are real, though. Right? They must be playing a prank on me right now. Right? What the? Oh boy. I reach down to shake Monika's shoulder. She's lying prone on the floor, and I can't help but feel a dread that her body will be cold. As I start to reach down, I freeze. Are those footsteps outside? No one else is supposed to be in the school, right? In a panicked state, I scan the bodies on the floor. All the girls here, so... The footsteps grow louder and louder. They don't sound normal. Almost like they're shuffling or dragging along. Is this real? Am I starting to hear things now? The blood rushing through my ears is drowning out the sound of the footsteps. Where are they now? I can't tell. Are they close by? Should I hide? How much time until they reach the club room? I can't tell. Crack, crack, crack! I draw my eyes to the floor, squeezing my eyes shut. The sound of my heart hammering in my chest is almost deafening. Over the drumming of my heart, I hear it. The footsteps stopping right outside the club room. Please, please, please don't open the door. As the door rattles open, there's an awful, sickening silence. Until someone or something breathes. Some kind of raspy gurgling. And a low, deep vocalization. Something that sounds off. As if someone had wrapped the sound in a computer program. Something completely and utterly unnatural that raises the hair on the back of my neck. I feel absolutely paralyzed. My muscles are tense. My jaw aching from my clenching it shut in my nervousness. But if I relax, the adrenaline running through my body would immediately give me away with my trembling. As the sweat trickles down the side of my head, I hear it drawing near. A warm moisture settles on my neck, as if someone were breathing over me. I dare not even breathe. The idea of breathing in the faded smell of its breath nearly triggers my gag reflex. Am I just imagining this? I can't be, can I? I can't think of any way that this could be a simple prank. There's no way that any of the girls could have manufactured this, being that this feels wrong to its very core. The temptation to satisfy my curiosity and look at whatever's hovering over me is almost overpowering. But an instinct deep within demands that I keep my eyes shut. Can't help but feel a dread that something horrific will happen if I look up. All I can think is pray that this thing go away. Please go away, please go away, please go away! Maybe this mantra can help me drown out the sheer fear I'm feeling. While soundlessly chanting my mantra over and over in my head, I realize that the room has gone quiet. Suspiciously quiet. It's too soon to move, isn't it? I'll give myself 5 minutes until I peek out of the room. Seconds turn to years, turn to decades. I can't tell how much time has passed, and given my panicked state of mind, I don't trust myself to judge time well. It feels like an hour has passed, but it's probably been more like a minute or two. Well, it hasn't been 5 minutes. Should I open my eyes? Should I? Hold on. Shouldn't I be getting help for the others soon? But if something happens to me, then I can't help for them. Then I can't get help for them anyway. What do I do? How much longer do I have to hold out for? I can't believe this is actually happening. I've gone insane, haven't I? Do I dare open my eyes? I strain to hear something, anything. But it's completely silent. Do I dare? Do I? Maybe I should. If only to end this torment. Screw it. Huh? Oh boy. I cautiously open my eyes. The smallest bit peeking out from behind the curtain of lashes. Nothing's there. Just an empty classroom. A wave of relief cascades through my body as quietly as I dare. I let out the breath I've been holding in. I lay there for a bit, breathing heavily. Slowly I get up and walk over to Monica and desperately shake her. In my hysterical state, I can't help but think she's probably dead. Monica! Monica! Please wake up!
Your face!
Monica? Wait, what?
You should have seen your face!
Oh man. She sits up, emerald eyes tearing up from birth.
What? Did you think we're actually dead?
Her laughter fills the room as the other girls also sit up.
I'm sorry for scaring you twice in one night, Sonic.EXE. But as you said, it is Halloween.
This whole thing was just a prank? The board, the footsteps,
Of course! You told me about going inside a week before Halloween, so I was able to read the answers. It wasn't a ghost or anything like that, dummy! So I would have said that because I was right no matter what answer Monica may give.
And the footsteps?
There were some little speakers I had outside the classroom. Sarah had the idea to record some footsteps and send them to me so we could make it sound like there was something coming.
I sigh as all the tension leaves my body. At least there was a rational explanation for all this. As the other girls laughed, I can't help but join in. Yeah, they got me fair and square. Haha, okay guys. I'll admit. Well played. You got me good. I'm curious though. How did you get another person to agree to this?
Huh? What do you mean?
Come on guys, the game's up. I know it's just a prank.
No, seriously, what do you mean?
Are you really gonna keep up the joke? You know, the guy who came inside while I was on the floor? He was all Gregory and raspy, and kept making these noises. Like he was saying, I'll sound dumb when I tried to mimic him, but it was something like, ho.
Sonic.EXE, what are you talking about? We didn't ask anyone else to help you, Salvato. After all, we can't take the risk of having someone report that we trespassed.
Indeed. Monica's words were simply to break the Kogu-san ritual and use the speakers. Who are you talking about? As far as we're concerned, we're the only ones in the building.
What? You guys are completely serious now? The girls all nod at me.
The only things I did were deliberately moving the coin around while I was touching it and reading the speakers.
Nothing else?
That's right.
Sayuri, you swear that they're telling the truth?
I am.
Sayuri would never be lied to me like Sayuri would never lie like that to me. So that means, wait, so you guys didn't hear it? They all exchanged looks of bewilderment. Am I actually losing my mind?
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was just us in the building.
You honestly tell me you didn't hear anything? The girls share a look of alarm.
Sonic, relax! There was nothing new! It's okay! Yeah, even though it was some spooky ghost, I really can't think it's bad.
The tinge of humor along with Cyrus' reassurance helps me calm down a little. I'm not exactly convinced, but the others didn't see or hear anything, and they were in the same room. They must be just imagining it. Right?
Okay, everyone, it's getting late. Let's clean up and call it a night. It used to think I'd call out Halloween, but today we realized that anyone can enjoy it, or it can be fun. Maybe I'll talk to you more about that stuff. You okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm good. I was just thinking about the Ouija board.
That thing really got to you, huh? I was a little scared too, even though I knew Monica was behind it all. Anyway, I'll see you at school tomorrow. Good night.
See ya, Sayuri. As I turn and walk home, I can't help but laugh. Yeah, those colors got me good. I never saw that coming. And the bit where the coin was moving by itself was really good too. Wait, Monica only said that she rigged the actual ritual. Not that she moved the coin around afterwards. Not to mention there was no way she could have moved it when she was on the floor. The coin, entirety. So does that mean... I take it back. I hate Halloween. I'm gonna have to stop here, Hedgehog Maniacs. That was quite an interesting one, to say the least. I know that could have been something done like during the month of October, but I've had enough experiences with October for a while. And I apologize for that issue at one point. But it kind of makes sense since it was an October feel to it. I guess it's not going to stop until I proceed, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm going to stop. Sonic.EXE is signing out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later, everybody! Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know down below what you think. Also, if you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button, and check out what you see here on the screen. Can you stop doing that pose, Monica?